Welcome to the video that will change how you see the world and how the world sees you. Most people live their entire lives without ever truly seeing. They walk into rooms and miss the truth. They talk to people and miss the deception. They smile, they laugh, they agree, but deep down, they don't grasp what's really happening. But you're not like them. You're here to learn a hidden power. The silent, invisible, unstoppable power of observation. Observation is the line that separates the weak from the wise. It's the ability to read people without them saying a single word. This isn't a skill they teach in school. It's a secret weapon used by world leaders, expert psychologists, and masters of human behavior. And today, it becomes your power too. Every single moment, every interaction has a lesson to teach you, if you only learn how to see it. When you truly observe, you understand more than anyone else in the room. You gain an advantage that feels almost superhuman. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this. Picture a man sitting in a busy airport with his young daughter. She's chattering away, full of life and stories. He smiles silently, nodding along. But if you look closer, you notice his fingers are twitching, just slightly. His eyes seem distant, faded. To most people, this is a picture of fatherly love. But you, the observer, you see the pain lurking beneath the surface. He gently places a letter into her backpack and pulls her into a tight hug. "Be strong for Mom," he whispers, his voice thick with an emotion most will miss. He then boards a flight, alone. While others saw a simple goodbye, you saw a final one. That is the power of observation, seeing the profound truth that lies beyond words. So, how do you develop this power? Let's start with the first, and perhaps most crucial skill. Watch the eyes. Words can easily be crafted to lie, but the eyes, they rarely can. The eyes are the windows to the soul, revealing fear, love, guilt, and raw truth. A person can force a smile, but that fake smile can't hide what their eyes are showing. When you learn to truly look into someone's eyes, you're not just making eye contact. You're seeing their unfiltered emotions. This is the foundational skill of every true observer. Next, let's move down to an often overlooked indicator, the feet. The feet tell the truth long before the mouth even has a chance to speak. They instinctively point toward what the heart truly desires or where the mind wants to go. A confident person tends to stand still, their feet planted firmly. A person who is lying or uncomfortable, their feet often betray their desire to escape, shifting, tapping, or pointing towards the nearest exit. You can meticulously fake your words, but it's incredibly difficult to fake your footsteps. The third skill is to watch for micro-movements. The truth often hides in the tiniest, most fleeting actions. A subconscious touch to the neck when feeling insecure. A quick bite of the lip when anxious. A rapid succession of blinks under pressure. These small signs are like breadcrumbs that reveal big, hidden emotions. True observation isn't about looking for dramatic, theatrical gestures. It's about paying attention to the subtle details that everyone else misses. The smallest flickers can illuminate the biggest secrets. Skill number 4 is a game changer. Learn to listen to the silence. People often lie most profoundly with what they don't say. Pay close attention to the gaps between their words. Notice which topics they consistently skip over, what questions they artfully avoid, or when they abruptly change the subject. Silence isn't empty space, it's filled with meaning. It's often louder and more truthful than any speech. The unspoken words always tell the real story. The fifth skill is all about timing and rhythm. The cadence of a person's speech reveals their emotional state. Are they speaking too fast? Words tumbling over each other? That's often a sign of nervousness or excitement. Are they speaking too slowly, with long, deliberate pauses? This can indicate fear, caution, or that they're carefully constructing a lie. The unvarnished truth is often hidden not in the words themselves, but in the pauses between them. The rhythm is the message. Now for skill number 6. Look for patterns. People are creatures of habit, and their behaviors reveal their underlying truth. Promises, excuses, habits. They all tend to loop over time. The key is to watch behavior not just in a single moment, but across multiple instances. If someone has done something 3 times, chances are they will do it again. A pattern of behavior is one of the most reliable predictors you have. Patterns never lie. Let's talk about Skill 7. Decoding clothing. Every outfit is a message, a form of nonverbal communication. That loud, flashy dress might not be a sign of confidence, but an attempt to hide deep-seated insecurity. Conversely, the quiet, simple outfit can carry an air of understated confidence. Fashion trends fade, but a person's core personality doesn't. You're not reading people by their style, but by the self-image they are trying to project to the world. Their clothes are a story they wear. Skill number 8 involves listening for repeated phrases. Pay attention to the words and phrases people default to, especially under pressure. I'm fine. I'm just tired. I'm really busy. These are often emotional walls, verbal shields to keep you out. Repetition isn't just a habit. It's often a cry that the heart repeats over and over. Listen for the words they always use, because that is where their personal truth is most likely hiding. The 9th skill is what I call the power test. You want to see someone's real face? Watch how they treat someone who has no power or status to offer them. Are they incredibly kind to their boss but dismissive and rude to the waiter? That's fake kindness. But someone who is respectful to everyone, regardless of their position, that's a sign of real character. Remember, if they're rude to the powerless, it's only a matter of time before they're rude to you. Finally, the 10th and most important skill, stay calm. You cannot observe the world clearly when your own mind is loud and chaotic. Silence in your environment, and more importantly, in your mind, creates clarity. Practice calm breathing. Cultivate a still mind. This leads to sharp, focused eyes. When you stop reacting emotionally to everything around you, you finally start seeing. That is where real power is found. Most people walk through life blind, not because they lack the physical ability to see, but because they never learned how to truly look. Now, you can. You can see the pain hiding behind forced smiles. You can sense the fear lurking behind arrogant pride. You can detect the truth buried beneath a mountain of lies. You are no longer just a passive listener. You are a watcher, a reader of human nature, a student of the truth. Use this power wisely, not to judge others, but to understand them. Protect your peace. Speak less. Observe more. Because the quietest person in the room always sees the most. Thank you so much for watching. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into human nature. See you next time.